Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Now that we are fully in the midst of summertime and it's hot and we're not getting as much rain, a popular question that we always get, and I feel like we always struggle to answer appropriately or accurately or to the level that satisfies people, is how long should I run my irrigation system? How often do I water? And there are so many different varying opinions out there, but I'm going to try to come up with maybe a different approach to describe this or to talk about this. So generally speaking, during times of drought or during times where we're not getting much water, you know, yards typically need anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of water per week. Okay, the reason it's hard to tell you how long to just run your system and it be straightforward is that there's so many variables that go into this, such as, you know, does your yard have any slope? Is there going to be runoff? Do you have spray nozzles? Do you have rotors? Are your rotors spinning in 360, or are they just waving back and forth? There's so many variables. So another way that we might go about this is that, you know, so rule number one, we always tell you, don't water more frequent times but for shorter periods, because like we always said, that's just going to wet the surface. It's going to lead to shallow roots, which is going to lead to weaker grass. Typically speaking, so let's say that we want to get 1 to 2 inches of water a week. You would be better off getting that 1 to 2 inches a week, only watering twice. So what does that mean though? What that means is that you're going to have to water for longer periods when you do water. And what that's going to do is it's going to give a thorough total soaking of the ground. It's going to saturate the soil and it's going to force those roots to go deeper as things start drying out. So how long should you run your system? Well, you're going to have to do some audits and some tests, and you're going to have to get more familiar with your system. One popular way is that you can take little plastic cups and you can scatter them out in your yard and go run your irrigation system, and run your irrigation system for 30 minutes. And if the majority of your cups end up with, say, a 1/4 inch of water in there, well, then you're going to know right offhand you're going to have to run your system for an hour to get a 1/2 inch of water. Okay, if we want to get 1 inch of water on your yard in a week, that means twice a week you're going to have to run your system for a full hour. It sounds like a lot, but when you stop and think about running your system every day for 15 or 20 minutes versus running it twice, the math starts evening out and you're not wasting as much water or using as much water as you might think. And you know, money always seems to be the big thing. People don't want a high water bill, and I get that. Water in Shreveport's, especially Shreveport, I don't really know about Bossier, but super expensive. So the answer, I guess, to be able to answer the question more accurately, how long should I water my system, is that, well, I don't know. How does your system operate? So what I mean by that is stop and consider maybe doing an audit on your system. Figure out how much water your system's putting out. You know, do some tests on it, run it. At the end of the day, bottom line, you want to get a good thorough soak. That's what we're trying to achieve. This time of the year, when we're not getting very many rains, you're going to probably have to do it too. Depending on your soil, if your soil just saturate, or if it soaks up water super easy, you may have to do it 3 times. Most people are going to be able to get away with, you know, once or twice a week, getting that 1 to 2 inches down. So I hope this helps maybe clarify some stuff. I know it's still kind of vague, and it's a vague subject. I will help you any way we can. Ask all the questions that you want to ask down in the comments. We'll respond as fast as we can. But anyway, if you got any other questions, let us know. Y'all have a good day.